Welcome to Walker Travels, where we focus on kid-related activities, specifically traveling with kids both within and outside the country. Today we'll talk about international travel out of the Pacific Northwest with your kids while avoiding crazy big city traffic and traveling business class for less. We'll also do a review of Delta One and how's the experience flying with this airline. This is us driving into the Portland airport. Did you notice no traffic? Which is a rarity today. Now I must mention our origin destination was Seattle, but we chose to drive down to Portland, which is about a 3-hour drive down south to avoid all of this crazy traffic out of any big city. Seattle specifically, if you have traveled out of SeaTac recently, especially during the holiday season, that airport is an absolute disaster. The capacity utilization is off the charts and the airport is ripping through the seams. Traveling out of the SeaTac airport is one of the most painful travel experiences you can have. To avoid that, we decided to drive down to Portland. And the question really is the 3-hour drive down to Portland worth it? And the answer is absolute yes, for a wonderful pre-flight experience added by 2 additional bonuses. One, tickets out of the SeaTac airport compared to Portland airport, there's a wide difference. Portland on average is 30 to 35% less expensive depending on the time and year of day you're traveling through that. And then you can also do all your pre-holiday shopping tax-free from Portland. Now this is the Delta Lounge at Portland Airport. Not very expensive or very opulent, but very well appointed. And the winning combination is not oversubscribed, which makes for a very nice experience. And whenever the capacity utilization is low, the staff is more friendly and happier to serve you. These are photos from the Portland airport. You can see the subscription level of the airport. There's breathing room, there's walking room. It just makes for a nice experience before your check-in process compared to what you have probably experienced saw in the photos with the SeaTac airport. Now once again, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Your support is much needed for us to continue to create good content. Please subscribe, please hit that like button. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video. This is us checking into our flight and boarding, which obviously you board first traveling business class, but with kids we were one of the first ones to get in. And you can see the Delta One cabin is very well appointed. If you're looking at a flight which is anywhere from 10 to 20 hour long international travel, you definitely want to consider this option. Given we were able to get the tickets for about 20-30% less, it just makes it more enticing to do so. The Delta One seats recline 180 degrees. The controls are very intuitive, and the screen in front of you, which swivels over as you hit the release button now, it gives a very ergonomic setup in the plane. Alright, let's pivot a little bit and talk about, is business class traveling with 2 little kids, is it really beneficial? Is it worth the money you spend for the travel? I think the answer is a little nuanced. Obviously the easy way to say it is yes, but if you look at the seat layout of Delta One, you have 4 rows, 2 single seat next to the windows and 2 seats in the middle through which you cannot pass. Let's look at the seat layout of the plane, Boeing 300 series and flying Delta One. As I said, the layout of the seats is 2 on the side and 2 rows in the middle. Now if you take all 4 seats together as in the same row, you cannot cross across to support your kids. You have to get up and walk either from the front passageway or from behind, which is very inconvenient. It is best if you're traveling with kids to take all 4 seats in the same aisle so that both parents can support your kids. This is a very important lesson learned from us. I definitely want to share it with you. And from this point on, we'll let you emerge in our flying experience. All the travel done, the long drive done, checked in, and you get this nice reclining seats. This is Top Gun season. This is me watching Top Gun, I don't know what, 10 times, 8 times. If you're an aviation fan, thumbs up to you. Delta does allow you to pick your meals down to the dishes ahead of time, so do check into their website. Obviously you can pick your food themes, as in if you want shellfish free, or if you have any allergies, you want vegetarian food, or any specific dish you want to pick up, you can do that ahead of time. And then obviously immerse yourself in the beautiful experience of trying out a nice wine selection. This is a flight route flying out of PDX, which is the airport code for Portland, flying into, in our case, Amsterdam. Getting into Amsterdam was the first leg of the journey, a layover of about 6 hours. You can see Amsterdam airport, which is called, I think, the Schiphol airport. Well appointed setup, but hugely overcrowded, which was not very nice. But second of the journey, this is we traveling from Amsterdam over to Hyderabad. Again, as I was mentioning earlier, a lot of employees in the tech industry tend to take this route if they are traveling out to India to meet their teams. For us, it was a vacation. The second leg of flight was with KLM Airlines. This is an older series of Airbus planes, but very spacious. Now, this is the kind of setup which will help out better with kids, where you have 3 rows with 2 seats each, where you can pass between the rows. Now, if you're traveling with 2 kids, 2 parents, taking 2 seats on either side of the aisle makes it more convenient. And if you can get the front seat, it gives you a lot more space where when it is safe and the flight is in cruise control, your kids can kind of explore, stretch their legs and be outside. A cabin layout slightly different than what we saw earlier, straight seats, not at an angle, but again, both setups are very comfortable, and you won't leave much to complain there. Alright folks, that'll be all for today. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you like the tips we were able to gather, collate and provide it to you. Hope it excites you to take on some international travel with your kids. Avoid big city traffic and do that at a lesser price. If you enjoy the content, please do consider subscribing and hit the like button. We appreciate your support. Safe travels and best of luck.